Live now, yeah?
Can you all see my screen? I just want to test the video sharing. It's okay?
Yes,
Yes,
Ashish.
Ashish.
And-
Can.
Okay.
So already, I think because of the live thing, we are stopping talking.
Yeah, we're all set.
Now we
We're
don't
all
want to say
ready.
anything.
Are the guests? Oh, yeah.
Maybe we can allow the guest also. Anyway, we are on live, no? So if we are all set, then yes.
Yeah.
That's good, yeah.
Sudesh have typed the names. Radha, Shilpa, Ruchi and Padmaja.
Okay, sure. Sir, I'll check. Yeah, I'll check. Thanks.
It's gonna be ready. Okay.
Can share the YouTube link.
Hi, Saro.
Hi, Andy.
Let me,
Yes.
hold on a second.
Hey,
Hello.
good to see
Hey,
you.
I'll hide again for a second.
Yeah, leave for a second. Yes, good. Okay, sure. Can you guys see my earrings?
Even I can't see. Even my
You can't see?
earrings, yeah. I mean, I was checking out my earrings, Saro, that's why.
I'm moving my head, then I can see my earrings.
Yeah. And I was thinking, oh my God, I wore a matching earring and it's not seen here. And you're asking me the same question.
This is because of the background they've given us, no?
Yeah,
District
exactly.
105 PRT.
Hi,
She's-
Rebecca.
It's not
Hello.
they,
Hi,
it's
Fatima.
us.
Oh, it's us. Okay,
Us.
sorry. It's us. It's us. Apologies, District 105 manager, PR manager.
Actually, when we are talking about, the earring and all, I was looking at Nitin's face. I was like wondering, my God.
Oh, no, he knows everything.
I was about to ask about my earrings. That's all.
Oh, it's there. Oh, that's visible. Nitin has sat through sessions with us with a female talk, so he knows, what all we talk.
And I was given a warning that this is just the starting. So
Yes.
Oh. I think we can open that
people in.
admission room. Dinesh?
Yeah, I'm just playing a music, then we will admit everyone.
Yes. Padmaja needs to smile, yeah? I think we have to remind her always, as DTM Balaji was doing the other
Oh
day.
my God. You were there that day.
If you remind Padmaja
Hey,
to smile,
where is the
she starts
father of
laughing.
the virtual background? Why you don't have the virtual background? We all are. Oh yeah. Okay.
Who's that?
He is the father of virtual backgrounds, Kiran.
Okay. Kiran, okay.
I started that. The first thing I started was virtual background, and the last thing finished was virtual background.
Yeah, Rebecca is talking. Where is she? Yes, yes.
I'm here. I'm laughing. My laugh always registers. Hi, Kiran.
Deepa, you have gone through the script for the Sergeant at Arms, right?
Yes,
Dinesh
yes.
and I'm doing. It's all fine, right? And we
Yes,
can
yes, yes.
crack that jokes in between. That's all.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Anyway, you are making fun of us only, right? So
There is a roast. I wasn't aware of that. I think the light is too strong here. I don't know. I need to fix that. 1 second.
Okay, this Shilpa and who's that? Ruchi and Radha won't have the background. Is that okay?
we can give it now, right?
Yeah, Wednesday, I'm asking them to log in so we can, maybe they can, yeah.
Yes. All the best, Kiran. Relax. It's our show, only our people are there.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
Can you share this?
Hi. Hi.
هاي كيفا؟
Hello, how are you?
ما بعرفش.
Alexa, you want to check the background?
I'm just checking.
Okay.
I'm using a mobile, so I was just thinking just to adjust the screen.
Okay. Madam Anva is asking us to reduce the volume of the music. She wants to speak. Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Good evening.
حاطين music.
Hey,
هاي
Dinesh.
هاي كريستين.
Ashish.
Hi, Marlene.
No need of music. Dinesh.
The music.
ليش حطينا no music؟ بلاش ضايع، لسه ضايع 10 minutes ما. كريستين كيف حالك؟
Sudesh or anyone, can you share the virtual background for Radha?
Yes, I will do that.
Yeah, thanks, Deepa. Can you send it to a personal chat on this
Yes,
here?
yes,
Or
yes,
yeah,
yes.
please.
Where are you? Everybody's nice and quiet.
Rather in WhatsApp. I did the WhatsApp, yeah.
I am Soumya Ragarajan, part of the
District 105 PR newsletter team. After joining Toastmasters, I'm able to express my thoughts and analyze it so much better. 2020, 2021, we are ready.
Hello everyone, this is Sagarwan, a Toastmaster who has found his passion for digital marketing and content creation while doing his job as VP PR. Last year, I won several PR awards like the best newsletter and the best brand master. And this year, I'm on the other side of the bench. As a member of District PR Award team, we have planned several exciting challenges. So put on your creative hats and repeat after me. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, my name is Kiran Vishwambaran. I am a part of branding and compliance District PR team. Toastmasters gave me the courage to accept the challenges that once I was afraid of. 2021, we are ready.
My name is Sian Leah Vermeulen, Distinguished Toastmaster. I'm in the PR group with DTM Dia and in the communication group with Toastmaster Alex. Toastmasters gave me the confidence to communicate confidently with my fellow people that I work with, teachers, students, parents. But the real reward is to uphold this city and to restore the dignity of those students who do not have a voice. Toastmasters also gave me contacts, networking, a new job, support, being believed in. I felt understood. But most of all, Toastmasters gave me future. 2021, we are ready.
I'm Jinesh from District 105 PR Infrastructure Team. Toastmasters gave me a platform to express myself. We are ready for 2021.
Hi, my name is Nitin Mehra. I'm part of Creative Design Team. Toastmasters gave me the strength to come and face the crowd. I've been designer for almost 8 years and I've loved to stay in background. But Toastmasters, after joining Toastmasters, it was like a U-turn in the life, and now I can come and face the crowd and represent my skills in a better way. 2021, we are ready.
Toastmasters helped me to believe. It gave me the self-confidence to believe in myself. I am ready for 2021.
Everybody, Toastmasters Sergio Pereira. Toastmasters has been a learning platform for me. It has helped me develop my personalities through the people I meet and the opportunities I get. I am part of the social media team, and 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Shafiq. Right now I am in Oman. I'm a member of Muscat Malayalam Toastmasters Club and part of a district PR designing team. I'm working as a consultant in a telecom software domain. For me, Toastmastering, it's all about learning, and I'm getting every day, every moment, a new experience, a very unique experiences. And of course, the Toastmaster it's a very good platform for improving our leadership skills as well. And we are ready for 2021.
Hi, I'm Sudesh. I'm from District 105 Infrastructure Team. Toastmasters give me a lot of confidence to fill the leadership roles in my professional life. We are ready 2021. Thanks.
Nisha Varghese, PR Awards team. Toastmasters has given me such fun. At the same time, discipline and focus. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I am Toastmaster Ajay Matthew. I am from PR Infrastructure Team for District 105. Toastmasters gave me leadership skills and confidence. 2021, we are ready.
I'm Ruchi Undevia from the District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters gave me the confidence with which I express myself today.
And so
Sorry for the interruption. We will resume the video right away. Just give a few seconds.
I think we can wait for 3 more minutes to start. Dinesh, no volume. Sound is not there.
From the District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters gave me the confidence with which I express myself today and continues to give me opportunities to challenge myself every single day. 2020, 2021, we are ready.
Hi there, I'm Padmaja Dilip Kumar and I belong to the District 105 PR newsletter team. A foray into Toastmasters by chance has led me into this whole new world of communication and public speaking, and also has led me develop other skills like creative writing and designing. Year 2020-2021, we are ready.
Hello, I am DTM Vishnudan, part of District 105 communication team. Toastmasters gave me a great opportunity to come out from my comfort zone and connect with many leaders. 2021, we are committed to support District 105. Thank you.
I am Abida Akhtar and I belong to the PR communications team. Toastmasters gave a new meaning to my life. Today, I'm a confident and prolific speaker, active listener, and team builder. 2021, we are ready.
Hello, I'm Rebecca Shalash, part of the branding and compliance team. Toastmasters gave me an amazing positive environment, supportive and filled with brilliant mentors who helped me experiment and grow my public speaking and leadership skills. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, my name is Alexander. I'm part of communications team. Toastmasters has made me a better listener, which has helped me both inside and outside of Toastmasters. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Shilpa Shriman and I'm from the District 105 PR newsletters team. Toastmasters has given me a sense of belonging to a community that is exactly as diverse as its geography. 2020-21, we are ready.
I am Radha Hari, a part of District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters has given me so many opportunities and I have been able to do so many different things that I've never dreamt of. Be it 2020 or 2021, I am ready.
Hi, I am Ashish Gokhale from the infrastructure team. Toastmaster triples my happiness, doubles my confidence and singles me out. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I am Kasim Dean. I am part of infrastructure team. I learned the leadership skills from the Toastmasters Club. We are ready for 2021. Have a good day.
I'm Sarah Tharin and I'm part of the District 105 PR newsletter team. Toastmasters is an extended family for me. I've come to know such wonderful people here. It has surely helped me to improve my listening, planning, motivating and team building skills. Once a Toastmaster, always a Toastmaster. 2020-21, we are ready.
Hi, this is Anup Chandran from District 105 PR social media team. Toastmasters has been a perfect platform for me to explore and expand my communication and leadership skills. And this year specifically, it's helped me grow some of my hidden talents in PR, digital content creation. 2020-21, we are ready.
Hello, this is Raja Jabir, PR social media team. Toastmaster allowed me to enhance my communication and leadership skills. 2021, we are ready.
Hi, I'm Deepa Surendran, District 105 PR Manager. Toastmasters gave me many opportunities to be happy. Also, it gave me the confidence to interact with you all. 2021, we are ready.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Welcome to the first of its kind PR event of District 105 for the year 2021. Hey, Zoom Master, please change that slide. It looks like Nathan is late as usual.
Hello, Toastmasters and guests. Here I am, Nitin, joining from Sharjah.
Oh, you're there. You creative crack people are always late, man.
Sorry
Seriously.
for that. Sorry for that. At least I made it.
Yeah, well, that's great that you made it at least late. Okay, Nitin, do you really understand what is happening today? It's a district PR event. Okay, let me ask you, what's a PR event for you?
For me, PR event means entertainment, and entertainment.
Entertainment? Man, come out of that filmy mood. This is serious. This is about District 105 PR team's event. And as you know, we have more than 100 people watching us online. And you know that? So anyway, since you're here, you can start introducing the Toastmasters International mission.
Yes, the mission of a Toastmaster Club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth.
Yeah, great. Good job, man. Good job on reading from the screen. Anyway, let me introduce myself. I'm Jinesh. I'm from the district PR infrastructure team. So Nitin, you can take it forward now.
Okay. Hi. Thank you, Jinesh, for that wonderful starting and backing me up. I'm Nitin Mehra, a small unit of this massive PR team. I'm part of creative design team. Before starting, let's go through some meeting etiquettes. Do not attend this meeting while driving for your own safety. Please name yourself as per your role and first name. For example, Sergeant at Arms Nitin Mehra, guest Sarah. Do not leave your name as Galaxy S4 or iPhone X. Your webcam should always be closed and your mic muted when not in use. Make sure your surroundings is quiet throughout the meeting. When it's your turn to speak, please pin the timers so you do not miss on the time and look at the camera to simulate eye contact. Use private chat to share your feedback with the speakers. To applause, kindly bring your clapping hands close to the camera or use the applause button on the bottom right-hand side corner. Kindly refrain from discussing sex, religion, or politics during the meeting. Finally, if you would like to have some water or go to washroom, please make yourself home. And don't forget to turn off your camera. Without further ado, I would like to invite our vibrant and well-versed Public Relationships Manager, DTM Deepa Surendran. Please give her a big hand.
Thank you, Toastmasters, Nitin and Jinesh, for that unique and vivacious welcome. Respected District Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, DTM Nelson Menezes, Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Gurvinder Pun, CGD DTM Rania, Administration Manager, Diba Godwani, Logistic Manager, DTM Anil, District 105 Advisor, DTM Balaji, Parliamentarian, DTM Murad, Finance Manager, Toastmaster TP Anand, Region Advisors, DTM James and DTM Sunil, Division Directors, Area Directors, Past Division Directors, Past Area Directors, all dignitaries present over here, and my dear fellow Toastmaster ambassadors, a very good evening. We all are in the midst of many saddening incidents around. As you are aware, Lebanon, one of our member countries, affected badly. In addition, a hard landing of a big airplane in Kerala, India. District 105 is deeply sympathizing with all who got affected in these tragedies around us. And to express our support, I request you to observe a minute of silence. Thank you. It has been some time since we started these Toastmasters meetings in front of the four-sided equipment, sitting inside four-walled rooms. Still, in my opinion, Toastmasters is one of the major organizations just marched ahead without stumbling, staggering, or struggling. Our district leaders are committed to educate all of us always. Our senior communicators are committed to continue practice communication skills and continue developing new skills in this online environment, expecting that these skills will help us to survive in any new normal which is going to come. As public relations team, Being part of Toastmasters International and as part of District 105 team, we are trying to add value in the above process. And today, we are showcasing all the initiatives we have started to support District 105's main objective of empowering its members. As District Director DTM Nelson, District Leadership Team, and District Advisor DTM Balaji always remind us, teamwork will make the dream work. In PR committee also, we follow the same mantra. I request all of you to stay with us. With the public relations team of District 105, we will bring what we have achieved so far to you today. Keep watching. Today, to lead this event, we have a wonderful lady from Lebanon. I thank her a lot for sticking to her word that she will be here today as MC, as she promised initially during our planning, before the tragedy struck to her country. She was participating in all the social works as part of the Toastmasters fraternity in solidarity to the crisis management team till now. I salute her, our Master of Ceremony, PR Compliance and Branding Team member, Toastmaster Rebecca. Over to you, Toastmaster Rebecca. All the best.
Thank you so much, PR Manager, distinguished Toastmaster Deepa, for your kind introduction. Fellow Toastmasters family of District 105, hello and welcome to this amazing PR event. Before I begin, I carry with me a message from our members in Division A Area 1 Toastmasters Lebanon clubs, a message of thanks and gratitude to your prayers, your support, and your concern in these dark times here in Lebanon. And they do regret not being able to attend this event, but deep in their hearts, in our hearts, we are comforted to have the support and the support and the gratitude and the prayers of our family here in Toastmasters and in District 105. Thank you. Now, let us begin with this fascinating first time ever PR event for District 105. The theme of this event is melting pot. And during this event today, we will be sharing the accomplishment of PR manager teams throughout the first months of the term. If you can see the agenda shared with you, and if the Zoom master can share it again, you will encounter the sessions that we will be discussing. First of all, the exciting launch of the first newsletter of the year, focusing on Division A. Also, we will have a keynote speech, very interesting one, educational, about how we can use public relations to spread the message of Toastmasters. Followed by a presentation by our social media team, who have been working hard on improving our online communication, creating new channels that now we can all follow to know the news of District 105 clubs. And finally, last but not least, we will be announcing the winner of the Rocking Flyer Award for July 2020. And we are very much looking forward to that. Also, between sessions, prepare yourselves for a very interesting game that will challenge you on your know-how about the Toastmasters branding guidelines. So I hope you are ready. Now, as I said before we move to the next step, I would like to get to know all of you better. So, how about we do a small icebreaker game, starting by using the chat function on our
and our Zoom, please, I request to everyone to share with me from which place in the world they are joining us, so which country, and how long have they been a Toastmaster. So please, on the chat, please share with us, where are you joining us from, and from how long have you been a Toastmaster? Personally, I have been a Toastmaster for 6 years now, and I'm joining you as Dipa said from Beirut. So welcome, Anoop from UAE. You have been 4 years. Hello, Sandy from Taiwan, 11 years. Hello, Dipin, Oman, welcome. He's been 5 years. Oh, Division K, Shiraj from UAE, 9 months. Welcome. This is going to be very interesting to you as a beginner. From Bangladesh, Kazi, welcome. From Dubai, oh my God, what an amazing crowd. From Riyadh, I can barely finish everyone. So welcome everyone, each and every one of you here. I hope you get the chance to use the chat function to communicate with each other and get to know better. As we said, today's theme is about melting pots. And it is inspired by the theme of the newsletter dedicated to Division A, which mainly describes the culture and the spirit of this division. Now, let me ask you a question as well. When we say the word melting pot, what is the first thing that comes into your mind? So, on the chat, please share with me, when you think about melting pots, what comes to your mind? Champion, different cultures. Happy, Raphael. Okay, hi, Happy. So share with me on the chat, collaboration, yes. Diversity, Sean, that's true. Transformational changes, of course. Yes. Culture. Well, let me share with you what I think when I think of a melting pot. I think of cheese. Yes, fellow Toastmaster, a melting pot of cheesy delight, also known as fondue. This is kind of is a party treat that you can do with all your friends. And I am a cheese lover at heart. And beyond the irony of comparing these, the word fondue means melting, and it is melted in a pot, so it is a melting pot. But beyond the irony of the words, if you really think about it, when you put all these cheeses in this pot, different kinds of cheeses from all over the world, with different tastes, some hard, some soft, some creamy, some spicy, some sweet, and you put it in the warmth of the fire, and they slowly melt together, binding, creating this yellow golden treat. And once you dip your bread and take this beautiful cheese into your mouth, an explosion of taste, none like no other, will go into my heart, warm it up, and I feel happy. And if I would want to compare this to Toastmasters, I feel it is a very close comparison. Thinking that when we all get together in our pot of regular meetings from different cultures, from different beliefs, from different genders and ages, and we sit in the warmth of an environment of support and safety, we slowly get comfortable and we melt into each other, learning from our skills and from other skills, and becoming a different kind of a blend that truly also warms my heart and makes me happy. So yes, Division A for me is a melting pot. Now, without further ado, let us start with our first session of the event. Starting, I'm very proud to introduce Region 11, Regional Advisor, Distinguished Toastmaster James Edward Turak. Distinguished Toastmaster James. Yes. Distinguished Toastmaster James is also a leadership veteran. He has been in District 79 Director, as well as a past PQD, past CGD, and past PRO. Not to mention his position as Division A Governor and Area 5 Governor. And when I asked DTM James to describe the culture of District 105 and Region 11, he was really delighted with one tradition that we all keep here, and which is to address our members by their titles, such as DTM, District Director, PQD, all these titles that show how much we respect Toastmasters and their roles and their position. Please help me welcome, with a big round of virtual applause, distinguished Toastmasters, James Edward Turak. Are you ready, DTM James?
Thank you, our lovely Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Rebecca from Lebanon. Our prayers and wishes for your country. To my co-region advisor, DTM Sunil, District Director Nelson, PQD, Gurvinder, CGD, Rania, and the Woman of the Hour, our PRM, Toastmaster Deepa, and the rest of the district officers, division directors, area directors, the beautiful men, the beautiful women and gorgeous men of District 105 and other Toastmasters of the world. Good evening. Assalamu alaikum. Well, I am privileged actually from the team Melton Pat. Right now, I am melting with so much warmth, love, and care from all the Toastmasters of District 105. I am extremely delighted to be invited as your chief guest and will try as much as possible to limit my speech. Now, I believe that we are all living in a world where everything is fast-paced. Everyone is rushing. There is extreme busyness in all walks of life, in every corner of the world. We live in a world where we greatly influence others, bring them to a change, and allow them to buy our thoughts. In just a matter of seconds, I was here in Dubai without getting visa and without getting my air ticket. So this is how we fast being connected or getting connected with the rest of the world. Now, I'm happy that our PRM and her team led this event, which is actually focusing on the value of PR, on the importance of PR in all district functions and events. Now, there are a lot of power that comes from the public relations. I'll just give 4 of them today. First is the power of persuasion. Everyone has the possibility or the potential to be great. I encourage you as a member of this organization to continue to encourage others and persuade them to achieve greatness, because everyone has a chance to achieve greatness. Now you make it possible by persuading others to a higher level of goal setting. There's power in persuasion. So use this as a tool in PR to encourage others. And the second power, we live in an information age. Every information that we process every day concerns and changes our opinions, changes our belief of others. So we are given the power to inform, but we have to do it with the right approach. There's a lot of learning and knowing. So when we equip our members with the right information, we foster better understanding. It is always mention in our club meetings: for better listening, for better thinking, for better speaking, we learn by doing. If we create a culture of sharing the right information, the appropriate information to our members, then we can create a culture that understands each other. Use this power of informing others using the right information. Now, the third power, recently we have known what happened in Lebanon. We have known what happened in Kerala in India. There is this power that is special within us. It it release it releases the humane part of our being a member, of being a human. This is the power of empathy. And empathy can open the hearts in case we have a members who are in trouble, letting in more feelings by appreciating, by recognizing, by letting them feel special, but also softening some of our top experiences, just like what had happened days ago. We use this power of empathy to celebrate humanity. Third is the power of recognition, and we always do that in Toastmasters. Why? Because appreciating members serves as an open invitation to keep them engaged. They keep repeating the success when they feel valued and recognized. So, as PR people and as members of this prestigious organization, we always have to bring this sense of culture of appreciating what other members have done for us, as well as appreciating them in times of need, in times of being there in every step of our journey as Toastmasters. Yes, there is power. And please do not forget that in the word power, there are the letters P and R. It starts with P and ends with R. So do as much as possible to change this little piece of the world that you're living in and be a responsible PR individual. Someone who has the power to inform, power to persuade, power to recognize, and the power to change other people's lives. As Bill Gates said, leaders are those who always empower others. Do not forget that. Lastly, use these tools because even the simplest tools can empower people to do great things. It is my honor and privilege to be speaking before the great men and women of District 105, the biggest district, if not in Region 11, in the entire world. And I would like to congratulate the entire team for conducting this event with success. Thank you, and back to you, our beautiful Toastmaster, Rebecca.
Thank you so much, Regional Advisor DTM James. Thank you for reminding us about the power on PR. So this is something I'm sure all of the team here and all of the people know and are working to take advantage of. Now, let us move to our second session for this evening, which is the newsletter release. Conducting and leading this session was the distinguished Toastmaster Soumya. Unfortunately, she won't be with us, and distinguished Toastmaster Saro will be joining us instead. Both of them are part of the newsletter team. DTM Saro is a veteran, 8-year-old Toastmaster, and when asked to describe District 105, she said, "This is a district, is a force to reckon with, especially because of its ability to adapt to change." Please, with a big round of applause, help me welcome this distinguished Toastmaster, Saro.
Good evening, distinguished guests, fellow Toastmasters of District 105, and friends. As Toastmaster Rebecca just said, that our team leader, DTM Soumya, couldn't be present here today because of some personal reasons. So I'm here conveying her message to all of you. 6 weeks ago, DTM Deepa roped us into her plan to bring out a newsletter per division to showcase each division's spirit, strengths, members, clubs. We walked in almost blindfolded because all we had was a hazy idea of what we wanted, and Division A was a mystery. As we started unraveling Division A, we found that it stands out as an example and inspiration for so many reasons. An indomitable spirit, a never say die attitude, willingness to adapt. Division A is a harmonious blend of diversity. From there came our theme, the melting pot. These last 6 weeks have been delightful, enlightening, and extremely rewarding. Jordan and Lebanon, and no longer distant countries on the map that we wish to visit on holiday. When tragedy hit Lebanon, it felt closer to home. Thoughts immediately flew to our newfound friends who live there. This newsletter is a humble and sincere attempt to showcase Division A for what it is. It is no by means exhaustive. We are sure there are several more people, clubs, and practices to be highlighted. We apologize for our inability to cover everyone. This magazine is a joint work of a very chilled out editorial team of Soumya, who's here, not here today. Radha, is Radha there? Can I have the camera on for Radha?
So I'm not able to, it says the host is muted.
Okay, okay, that's Radha, that's Radha. That's Radha. And then Padmaja, who is the timer for today. That's Padmaja Jay. Ruchi is there. Ruchi is there. That's Ruchi. And Shilpa. Hi, Shilpa. Yes. And our handsome designer, Nitin, who the sergeant at arms of today. So this was the team, which made it possible for us to bring out the newsletter. Now, before I go on to the release of the newsletter, can I request Toastmaster Padmaja to speak a few words?
Thank you, DTM Saro. Good evening, everyone. It's indeed an honor for me to be a part of this moment in this PR event. The first time DTM Deepa called me and asked me if I would like to be in the newsletter team, which will be led by DTM Soumya, the name did the magic. The minute I knew DTM Soumya was the leader, I accepted, and it has been a truly enjoyable learning experience. The team members have turned out to be equally fantastic, an enjoyable association. Division A newsletter will definitely hold a special place, as it has been our first step towards this enterprising journey of having some memorable newsletter moments. Looking forward to working on many more releases with this wonderful team. Thank you. Over to you, DTM Saru.
Thank you, Toastmaster Padmaja. Now the moment has arrived. May I request our District Director, DTM Nelson, to say a few words and then release the Division A newsletter to DTM Jamila, the Division A Director. Our District Director, DTM Nelson. Yes.
Thank you, DTM Saro, for the invite. Region Advisors, JM Taru, Sunil Kotaratil, our District PQD, DTM Gurpinder, CGD, DTM Rania, our PRM, DTM Deepa, our District Admin Manager, Deepa Godwani, District Logistics Manager, Anil Vidyadharan, our District 105 Advisor, DTM Balaji Nagabhushan, District Leaders, members, and guests from different countries as well. Welcome to District 105 District PRM event. To begin with, to our members in Lebanon, I assure you our fullest prayer, support, and assure you prayers for the families and to everyone for the people of Lebanon. Just before this event, we saw a classic video of all the PRM team. And to them, I too would like to say 2020, 2021, I too am ready to support you this year. It's a fabulous feeling that the PRM team led by Deepa has come up with this initiative that you are going to release the newsletters for every division, and it makes me mighty proud to highlight the achievements, the accolades of every division in District 105. I'm so thrilled that we will be witnessing 14 newsletters this year, and kudos to your team. It is really a challenging task, but the way DTM Soumya and the entire team has been on it makes me very confident that each newsletter will be very unique, because DTM Soumya, I really know her very well. She attention to detail. But what really amazes me this evening is right from the start, every department of PRM team has been working to make sure that District 105 is recognized everywhere. As DTM James, our region advisor, mentioned, we are a huge district, 250 clubs as on today, and still to grow. But what we need to do is our social media presence. The way the social media team, our global PR team led by Toastmaster Alex, the DTM Raja, the DTM Nisha, so many in the team, and everyone is doing their team. Your new initiatives are really very encouraging. Your Twitter updates, your Instagram post, what we are doing, and really to every member of District 105, I would encourage you all to please share these initiatives to more and more people. It is a time we all should remember our Toastmasters 8th promise. Share the benefits of Toastmasters to more and more people. And online meetings is the new norm now. And the best way is social media. So let us support the PR team in their initiatives. To Division A, today I am really blessed and honored to release this newsletter for the first newsletter of District 105. To people of Jordan, to people of Lebanon, I have been there, I have met there, and they are very hospitable. Our club road director is from Jordan, and I know how, when I think about Jordan, there are so many near and dear Toastmasters who I wish I could go there during their first COT, but we could go because of the world global crisis. But I want to assure you all, the moment we start meeting in person, I will make a visit to Lebanon and Jordan definitely. Because we are all one family. It's the melting pot, it's the culture, the diversity, the different people, all blended that we all represent District 105. So once again, congratulations to the PRM team and to the newsletter team in particular for coming up with your first newsletter. I'm sure you will have more success in releasing 30 more newsletters. Good luck to you. And now I will request DTM Jamile to please join me as I unveil the District 105 newsletter on Division A. Back to you, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Can I request Nitin to show the newsletter so that I can just quickly give a voiceover, just to give a synopsis of the newsletter, and then we'll hand it over to Nitin Jamila. Yes, so this is the cover page of the newsletter, Division A newsletter. You featured DTM Almalu there. As you know, this is a table of contents. This is from the editor's desk and behind the scenes, or the team. So the messages from the district team. And this page, if you see, it showcases the best clubs of Division A from Lebanon and Jordan. And this is where you can understand how do we come up with the theme of the melting pot. Please read this, which explains very clearly why is Division A the melting pot. Thank you. Yeah, these two covers both Lebanon and Jordan. This covers about ITCJ, the International Toastmaster Club of Jordan, the first and the oldest club of Jordan, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, thank you. This article is about the power couple, DTM Ruba and DTM Zuhair. We've covered them here. And the power family of Division A by DTM Vicky Ferrer and her children. And this is the one and only French club of District 105, which is in Division A, La Vie aux Roses. I don't know whether I can pronounce it properly. At this, we have the interview of DTM Almalu. We'll come back to this page later. And some Arabic articles for you. And this is all the events of Division A from various clubs. We have tried to cover as much as possible, the various events of Division A. This one on the left side is the HPL done by DTM Arich, which was got there one of the best HPLs. And on the right side, you have some of the stars and stalwarts of Division A. And these are some of the memories and the moments shared by the members of Division A. And these two pages have all the clubs under Division A area-wise, Area 1, Area 2, Area 3, Area 4, and Area 5. And this is the district events of district news. And the last page is where, without the help of all these people, the Division A newsletter won't have been possible. Thank you to each one of you who have helped us to bring out this newsletter. Thank you so much. Now let's go back to the interview page. Yes. So this was the interview of DTM Almalu, which was done by DTM Raja. And this is the YouTube link for that, yes.
DTM Almalu more. I would like to ask you, when did your journey start at Toastmasters?
Well, as I recall, I'm not good on dates, but it started, I think, in 2007, 2006, something like that, when I joined the Rainbow Toastmasters Club.
Yeah, that's it. I think you all have to go to the link and see the whole interview and go through the whole newsletter. This is all for Division A. Now let me call upon Division A Director, DTM Jamila, to please accept the newsletter and say a few words. Over to you, DTM Jamila.
Okay. Thank you, DTM Saro. Good evening, all. Thank you, District Director, DTM Nelson. Before I start, I would like to express my sincere sympathy to our fellow Toastmasters in Lebanon over the tragic explosion in Beirut. We pray to God to simply cure the wounded and grant the familiars of the victims patience and solace. I am honored to receive the first copy of Division A newsletter. First, I would like to thank District Public Relations Manager DTM Deepa and her newsletter team, DTM Soumya, DTM Saro, Toastmaster Padmaja, Toastmaster Radha, Toastmaster Rushi, and Toastmaster Shel, for the incredible work that they have done in addition to the design team. Hope I didn't forget anyone. Finally, I would like to thank every member who participated in the newsletter. Thank you all, and back to you, Masters of Ceremonies, to DTM Saro. Thank you.
Thank you, DTM Jamila. I'll hand it over back to the Master of Ceremony, Toastmaster Rebecca. Thank you.
Thank you so much, DTM Saro. Congratulations, District 105, for this amazing launch of the PR of the newsletter. Personally, I have worked on a newsletter and I know how tough it is to release and create it and in 1 month. So awesome. And thank you for allowing us to discover more our fellow members in district in Division A. Now, let us proceed to a bit of a fun game that will be led by Toastmaster Kiran. Toastmaster Kiran is the branding and compliance team leader. He has been in Toastmaster for 2.5 years now. And when he thinks of District 105, he thinks of a platform where he can try new things and learn from teams of experts. Toastmaster Kiran, welcome. Please help me welcome him with a big round of applause.
Good evening, leaders of District's 105 team. Branding. Branding is the most searched word in Toastmasters International website. It is only DTM comes to the second. Why branding is so important? Imagine an organization as a person. Then branding is the personality. Personality creates recognition. Recognition creates trust and value. Toastmasters International is having a very strong branding which act as a personality of its clubs and all members. In the coming slide, I'm going to show a few big brands having the highest brand value in the whole world. Can I have the slide, please? Amazon, Apple, and Google. The first line, the first row of logos or branding is showing the correct usage of it. The remaining all 6 are you can't find anywhere in their official articles, newsletters, or releases because they are so corely sticking to their brand lines very strongly. As a branding ambassador, all the club BPPRs should stick to the Toastmasters branding guidelines very strongly. Then upcoming slide is an example flyer where I have made a few compliance changes. That means non-compliances. I need every VPPR or every Toastmasters in the team to come to the chat box and find out what's wrong in this flyer. Quickly. What is a non-compliance in this flyer 1? There comes the phone. Yes, there is color, use of colors. Toastmasters is having 4 great colors, and one of them in this poster is not compliant with that. You're right. Landscape, it doesn't need to be landscape. You can go for either landscape or portrait mode. Yes, meeting details are missing, but this is a specimen flyer, so it is not a non-compliance. Yes, we have used a cartoon, which is also wrong, correct. The logo, correct. The size of the logo is not complying. Thank you, everyone. Let's go for one more time. Let's go to the flyer number 2. Let's find what's wrong in these photos in terms of branding and compliance. As again, can you be specifically which color is not right in this? Yes, Toastmaster red is no more a Toastmasters color. No, we have other 4 colors. Yes, Toastmaster logo cannot be placed on a brown color. We should use the color palettes to make the background of Toastmaster logo. Cartoons and that kind of things are not allowed. We should use professional photographs. You're right. Thank you, Toastmasters. Thank you, Toastmasters. You were all right. And like this, more and more games are coming. So stick to the branding guidelines so closely so that the whole brand of Toastmasters value will be increased along with your club. Over to the MC. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Kiran. What an interesting game. I'm sure you will be back with us with another section for those who didn't get the chance to guess. But I am really happy, and I think you are as well, TM Kiran, to know that there is knowledge about the Toastmaster branding, and there's people and the PR leaders are very aware of this guideline. Congratulations on that. Now, let us move to the next session of this event. This next session will be led by one of District 105 most favorite Toastmaster, Toastmaster Alexander Thomas. Toastmaster Alexander is
Can
really...
we take a photo? Sorry, can we take a photo? Some of our guests will be leaving.
Okay, sure. So, can you would like to take a pause?
Cameras on, yes.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
If you'd like, we can do the "We are ready" motto, the hand. Yes.
All
Who
right.
is leading?
So yeah, I will take it.
Okay.
So
Can you count
ready?
it down? It will be easier. Yeah.
Oh yes, I will do. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. And we have one more page. So just a minute. Bear with me. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, thanks everyone.
Thank you, everyone. This is going to be a big photo album, over 130 guests with us, which is really exciting. Welcome all. Now, let us, I think we are ready to move to Toastmaster Alexander, who has been a Toastmaster since 2005 and joined so many clubs in District 105. And when he describes this district, he thinks that he feels like being part of a big, large family. With a keynote speech entitled 6 Tips to Keep in Mind for Success with PR, please help me welcome Toastmaster Alexander. Are you ready, Toastmaster Alexander?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Rebecca. In terms of PR, it's an area which is misunderstood in various ways. Yet, we are most influenced by what happens in the area of PR. PR is that subtle message that we all share with various people. We listen to, posts that we like, and we forward. And especially in an area like Toastmasters, PR plays a very important role. And before we go on to PR, it's very important for us to know what are the points that we need to keep in mind. It's like a restaurant where you have, first you need to cook good food. And once the food is good, then you would like to tell everyone else to come and visit the restaurant. So the most important thing is what is the kind of identity that you want to convey. And once you have that identity, that would be the first point. And in that, it's important, just like you had Kiran talk about the brands, it's very important that you have a strong brand. And also for the strong brand, it is very important that you're consistent. What is the basic difference between PR and advertising? Advertising is where you try to sell your things through paid advertising. And PR is something that you create the content so well that you have hundreds and thousands of people who are willing to promote whatever you are putting it out. So the quality of content is very extremely valuable. Even among Toastmasters, when you look at various flyers and various posts and various videos, some videos attract us more and some don't attract us. And some are so compelling that we want to like and share and comment. But the most important thing is, if you have seen, when you go for a tea break on a highway, where do you normally stop? You normally look for a place where there are other cars which are stopping. And when you see that, okay, that means that's the right place to have a tea. Or when it comes to something like fishing, you will see where are the maximum number of people sitting and fishing. So it's important that you find your target audience. As a Toastmasters club, it's very important that you first identify who your target audience is. What kind of members do you want to have in your club? And when you are sure of the kind of members that you want, then what you do is you see what are the likes of these group of people, where do they frequent, and the best way of attracting these people who have been identified as your target audience is to have relevant themes. Again, the points that I'm mentioning here, please do take a note of it, and then later on retrospectively go and find out whether the flyers and posters of your clubs, are they addressing those? Are the themes relevant? And in PR, it is very important to know there are two kinds of customers, two kinds of target audiences. One, who are within your club, and second, who are external. Some who are already Toastmasters and some who are prospective. And your flyers and your message in both need to be different. If there is a flyer which is talking about DCPs and DTMs and various other acronyms and jargon, it would confuse and probably drive away somebody else. So it's important the kind of communication both for internal Toastmasters should be different from that of external Toastmasters. Now, once you have found out the target audience and you have found out the relevant kind of communication that needs to be there, it's also important that in your PR team, however, in many of the teams, you could have multiple people, you could have people who are passionate about it. In an unpaid organization like Toastmasters and Toastmasters Club, it's extremely important that you have volunteers and not people who are forced to be part of the PR teams. And in the PR team, look for people who are good at different skills. Look for people who are good at different platforms. Take the case of Meetup, which probably is a very popular recruitment site for a lot of Toastmasters, prospective Toastmasters. Then you have Facebook, you have Instagram, you have Twitter, you have LinkedIn. And in all these different platforms, the kind of message that you have would need to be tailored according to the audience that is there. While Facebook and Instagram would have very shorter videos and clips and pictures, YouTube would have a longer one. And it is possible that the same event which you are taking as a content, you could actually slice it into various forms. The same event can be sliced into 4, 5, or 6 different items and put across. If you would have seen, District 105 had recently done a teaser for Abraham Thomas, DTM Abraham Thomas. So you saw that it was just a short 1.5 or 2 minute thing. And later on, that sort of encourages you to go and watch the longer one. And as long as today nobody is interested in some club advertising for new members, they should find value, relevant content. In a time with pandemic, with COVID-19, a lot of people have lost their jobs. And if there are posts that are encouraging people how to upskill themselves, what are the things they can do to be more relevant in their job, that would encourage them to come and attend the meetings. Today, with all of us being on online meetings, our reach is far more. There are dozens of districts which are attending online events in countries which they are not even heard about. Now, the most important thing is not about something that what you want to say. Look at it from their point of view. What do they want? Why should they watch it? Should they watch it because you're posting it? No. Today, time is people scroll through things. There's so much of things that are wanting to get our attention. Every moment, every second, there are a lot of attractive things. The distractions are so many. So you need to make sure that the content that you're putting out is interesting, is relevant, and is an answer to why should I watch your post? Why should I read your post? Why should I watch your video? And why should I watch it now? So it's very important. And it's also important to know what kind of audiences are there in each of these platforms. The people who are in Facebook probably are not there on LinkedIn, and the people who are there on LinkedIn are probably not there on Instagram. Each of them have a different way. And once the content is created, and each of these creations would have a separate team. A person who's good with Facebook need not be good with Instagram too. Twitter is a totally different kind of things. How do you sort of make sure? And for that, I would say charity begins at home. Would you like a post that you are posting out if it were somebody else's? Would you like to comment on it? Would you be interested in sharing it? Now, if the answer for all these points is yes, then there is a chance. When you look around, you will find there are posts which has more value, not only for you, but for somebody who's looking at a job, somebody who's a chartered accountant but is not able to make even a single presentation in front of his management team. So these are the kind of things which you need to attract. I would at this stage like to mention about a very interesting initiative started by Division F Director DTM Dinesh. It's so amazing that I have known many of these people for years, yet the videos, tagging, we have been tagging each other for a lot of things. I think each of these small, whether it's a testimonial or it's a video, each of them can be used as a recruitment tool. Today, after 90 plus, 95, 96 years, Toastmasters is still a very small organization. The potential is immense. If you look at the English speaking, forget about English speaking. I'm sorry. Why should I talk about English speaking? There are so many vernaculars also. But the number of Toastmasters that we have is so limited. And yet, what Toastmasters can offer today in an age, both personally and professionally, is immense. We have not even scratched the tip. Toastmasters does not have a competition. It's unique. Now, if you look at this, the kind of message that we can convey, the kind of people that we can invite into Toastmasters. Very soon, I think there is a program by past international president DTM Balraj, who talks about, I think, CGD's organizing called Y30. And today, every organization needs fresh blood. And if you see with any of the teams, whether the PQD teams or the CGD teams or the PRM teams, I am in awe of the quality of people, of their caliber, of the talent that they bring in. And you have already witnessed some of it till now in the video that the PRM team had put out in the beginning. It's important that we bring in more people. It's important that we share the good things that Toastmasters has in very small videos, in testimonials. Today, when somebody says, I'm a doctor and this is how I joined Toastmasters, or if somebody says, I am a pilot and this is how I joined Toastmasters, I'm a chartered accountant. So when these designations, and especially with what TTM Dinesh had started in Division F, this is an exercise which can be carried out in all the other divisions and probably in other districts too. And that way you would find, when we're talking about the melting pot, we would finally come across as a family that is able to find good things that we can share, good things that we can share far beyond the Toastmasters circle. Now, in many of the clubs, I find in the posts, I find that there are some clubs which have got PR people who probably are not looking at the posts that are coming there, and the posts are getting approved after 3 months or 4 months. Now, I would suggest people today don't have that much time. If you find people who are able to approve posts, yes, it's an unpaid job. Yet, if you can approve posts in a reasonable time, and if somebody is liking or commenting, please acknowledge that person. Because today, how many posts do each of you see and not even click the like button? Forget about commenting. And if somebody has clicked the like button, that is a source of someone you can invite for a future meeting, a club meeting. If somebody has commented on it, it is something that you can definitely look at responding back. Because if you respond back, then they would be encouraged to comment again in future. Now, look at the places where you comment and they respond back, where you comment and then they get back to you with some more additional information. These are the things which you need to do. Today, a lot of social media that we are doing, I personally feel, and I say that I'm probably one of the most connected Toastmasters in at least about 8 to 10 districts. I'm part of more than 2,000, 2,500 groups. Yet some groups are very proactive. Today, we have a lot of resources that we can depend upon. Free tools which are available. We can see what are the things which, like Kiran was talking, Toastmaster Kiran was talking about branding is the most searched item on the Toastmasters thing. Next one, after that comes DTM. Now, there are a lot of topics people are looking for. Today, learning English is one of the largest online businesses in the world. And if you look at Pathways and what Pathways has to offer, it's a treasure trove that is there. And I would say we have such a wealth of knowledge where we can help each other. We have got hundreds of Facebook groups. Let us all encourage each other. We have got Twitter accounts. We have got Instagram account. Charity begins at home. Let's encourage each other and and make it a point that every week, at least we will put out one small video, one small post. Now, I've been part of District 79, District 20, District 105, and a few other. And there are some people who stand out. Shilpa Reddy is somebody I follow. She's from District 20. And the kind of information that she shares about Toastmasters, it's very interesting. DTM Soumya is again another person who posts such wonderful nuggets long before she started part of the newsletter. So there are many areas what we can do where we can engage with our audience. And today, as long as you engage with audience, as long as you share your posts, we all have a life, a network outside of Toastmasters. Can the 250 odd clubs in District 105 make sure that each of their posts has some value, not just Toastmaster value for somebody else's attention? Are you able to bring out one post in a week and share it outside Toastmasters and not use designations like DTM and TM and other things? Keep it simple. Let them feel the value. Have topics that are relevant for them. Have themes which are relevant for them. This is the best year for Toastmasters. I would encourage all of you to take note of these points that we have shared till now. And now I would hand the floor back to Toastmaster Rebecca for the Q&As for anyone who may have some questions. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Rebecca.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alexander. Your keynote was really effective and direct and gave examples that we can really work on. But I'm sure among us here, a lot of PPPRs are interested in asking questions that are more detailed and concerned to their areas or clubs. So please, on the chat, send a question so we can share it with Toastmaster Alexander so he can answer it. So if you have any questions,
Rebecca, Toastmaster Rebecca, I'm using a phone due to bandwidth issues. Would you please read out the questions, because I don't want to
yes, of course.
do something. Yeah,
yes.
Thank you.
Definitely, I will read them out to you so you can answer.
Sure.
Okay. So if you have any questions about how to use social media to promote your clubs, how you can incite people to get tagged, to share, that would be interesting.
I would encourage all the VPPRs. There's so much of free resources that are available, be it how to use Twitter, how to use YouTube. And then there are tools which you can search topics which are of relevance. So when you are looking at a theme, now these are tools which are used by bloggers for their blog post. There is so much you can, and I would encourage clubs not to have VPPRs at the support teams who are just nominating themselves, but also proactively look for people who enjoy doing that. Because I enjoy posting. I enjoy posting not just in 105. I enjoy posting in maybe 20, 30 districts. That's something which I like. Look for people who are that way. So that way it'll be more proactive. So if there are any questions.
Yes, there are two questions so far.
Okay, sure, please.
So Toastmaster Sawapna asks, how important are newsletters? Can you please talk about your thoughts on this? So how important are newsletters for PR?
Newsletters are very important, as long as, it is my observation in Toastmaster districts, multiple districts, newsletters are taken as, as a headache. And somehow they only come out once towards the end. If you look at Abhinav, who's a timer, or Soumya and DTM Saru, many of them have brought out many newsletters and very attractive. Don't delay it. Today, if you can make it fast, because our attention span is just 6 seconds. Within 6 seconds, something else is taking our interest. Maybe it's a WhatsApp message or something else. So it is very relevant. Don't make it too large. Make it as easy as possible, and bring it out soon. And don't worry about it. You can have, if you look at a video of how Oprah Winfrey started her career, some of the earlier ones, it's so pathetic, you can't even recognize it's her. But then that's the way. Do what you can with what you have till you get better. And don't wait for perfection. Perfection is the enemy of the very good. Start it now, put out a newsletter. Yeah.
That is so true, Toastmaster Alexander. We have several questions coming in that are really interested. One of which is, if you have a club which is restricted, how do you promote it inside the organization?
Okay, within the organization today, one of the greatest talents is not what you know, it's how you put it across. And today within organizations, and I was discussing very recently within an organization which has a Toastmaster club, and they have very few members. It's a single digit member. If you can tell them the benefits of it, not in Toastmaster language. There is this book which I would encourage all of you to read. It's called The 5 Love Languages. It's one of the greatest books that I've read. So talk to that person in that person's language. So if you read the 5 Love Languages, and you can even take its online quiz. So for the people within a restricted organization, find out what they are lacking. And Toastmasters today is the greatest organization where you can learn about leadership.
Definitely.
Public speaking is just a part of leadership.
Definitely. Actually, this book is really a big insight, and it could really help with the communication in Toastmasters. Another question from Frank is, how can we help those who are technically handicapped? So basically people who are not really literate with social media.
Okay, that's me. I don't know how to use Excel. I've been working for 33, 35 years. I don't know. And what you do that is you leverage your weakness. You find somebody who's good with it. I am good with many things, but I'm totally tech challenged. You may find it difficult to believe, but I do not know how to do most of the things. So find somebody who's good at it, who has the same passion. So within an organization, within a club, you will always find people who love doing it. Today, if you ask me to make a poster, I will do anything but make a poster. But there are people who can make a poster in 5 minutes. I mean, Rebecca, I've seen you, the way you sort of do things, the way you were doing it on our mock meeting. So always, when you have a challenge, sponsor somebody who has that mastery. So I don't own a car, but I will look for somebody who has a car who can take me to a meeting. So in the same way, if you have a tech challenge, look for somebody who can partner with you, and then you find that the success is there.
Definitely, especially in Toastmasters, we are here to teach, to mentor each other. So that is a very good advice.
Yeah, and you don't need to be an expert. Do what you are good at, and that's what I was telling you earlier also. You don't need to be good at many things, and let technology not be a limiting factor. I am a living example of somebody who's scared of technology, and the only 2 buttons that I know how to operate on a remote is channel and volume. So that's okay, but there are other people who can do it. So leverage your weakness.
Of course. So there are quite a few questions. I think we can still take 2 because of the time, I think.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
So one of them is, what PR incentives and awards do you recommend? So
I think that's coming from UK. I think that's coming from District 71 UK. Is it coming from
UK?
there?
Yes. Yeah, Elizabeth. Exactly.
Yeah, I keep posting there. So that's quite an active district. I must say that all the posts related to the PR masterclass we conducted recently, they had a lot of they had shared it internally. Now I think it would what I would say is incentives. I would recommend, Elizabeth, you read this book, 5 Love Languages, because there are no single incentive. When you're talking about incentive, see what is it. maybe you go out with them for a get together. Whoever has the best flyer, celebrate success, celebrate, just like the District 105 tagline this year, teamwork makes dreams work. In the same way, find out what are the things that they like and build an incentive program, keeping that particular aspect in mind.
Definitely. Also, there is several questions about relevant themes and contents. So resources for relative themes and contents for PR, as well as what you mentioned about a meetup, the meetup website. So if there's how can we, or if there's a meetup group specific
meetup. I would say in Toastmasters, the relevance of or the importance of meetup.com is not acknowledged as much as it should be. The registration amount is peanuts compared to the benefit it gives, because Meetup is a platform which, and I think maybe an area could take a subscription and you can have 3 groups for, I think, probably $30 for 6 months or something. It's one of the fastest tools for recruitment, especially for Toastmasters, and the clubs that are actively using it. See, all these things will work as long as you have somebody who's active. There are times when the VPPR is not aware of it, but many tools are there which can be, and Meetup is something which is, I would rate higher than Facebook, Twitter, or any of those other tools. Probably what we can do is, if DTM Deepa or something she allows, we could have these whatever questions I've taken, and later on I promise to answer all this offline. They can also subscribe to the YouTube channel of District 105. They can join District 105 Facebook page. These are areas where we can take this offline, and I think it's being streamed live on YouTube, and there they can put these questions in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to assist and find people in your PR team who love sharing. And that's the only way you can make the content go viral. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rebecca. I see the red from Toastmaster Abhinav, and I think we will, all the questions that are there, we will answer. If somebody can, as I told you, I'm tech challenge. If they can take these questions, we'll answer it on the YouTube in terms of comments.
Definitely, yes. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Alexander. I know there's a lot of questions and there are lots of need for answers. And as an experienced Toastmaster will be really helpful with that. As you said, now later on in our social media, there is a lot of channels that all the members can communicate with, to ask questions and get answers to help them promote Toastmasters better. Thank you again, Toastmaster Alexander.
Thank you. And I would just like to recommend one Facebook group which I've been associated for quite a few years. Now we have got more than 8,000 members. It's called Resources for Toastmasters. It's a Facebook group. It is across the world. We have just crossed 8,000, and probably at 8,000, it is the second largest group apart from the official Toastmasters Facebook page. There are a lot of people, Toastmasters from around the world. If any of the VPPRs or other people connected with PR are interested, that's again a platform where you can. And please subscribe to our Facebook page, Facebook group. So there also you'll get all these answers. Thank you.
Of course. Thank you so much. A big round of applause to Toastmaster Alexander. All the resources we will share with you later, if you'd like, on our pages. Now let's before moving to the third session, get back to our game of this evening with Toastmaster Kiran and more compliance. Spot the compliance. I feel like we can name it like that.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rebecca. And here comes the second level of the branding and guidelines game. Here comes the third slide. Are everyone ready? Here it goes. The third slide. What's wrong in this beautiful, beautiful posture? Is there any non-compliances? I can say that this is a special club, which is a Pepsi Toastmasters Club, corporate club, and the Toastmaster of the Toastmaster of the Day is also a very special person. So this is a corporate club. Enter this in while you answer. Yes, co-brand is not allowed. Logos are almost overlapping. Logo size. Tom, yeah, someone has noticed that Tom Cruise. Yes, there are some valid points. One of them is the breathing space. Around the Toastmasters logo, there should be a breathing space. Even though it's a corporate club, the logos, corporate logo and Toastmasters logo are not supposed to keep together. It should be on the it should be kept on the both sides. It cannot be kept side by side. You're right. Is there any other points? Yes, logo shadow, that's a point. We are not supposed to give a glow to Toastmasters logo. It should be used as it is on a background listed, color listed in the Toastmasters palette. Yes, great. Let us go for the next player. Come on. What is the non-compliance you can find in this beautiful posture? Yes, cartoon is used, which is not against the image policy. Medicine, yeah, you're right. Actually, medicine is a taboo topic or taboo image which we should not use in Toastmasters, posters, or anywhere. One of them. Blue around logo. I think it is right because we can keep the Toastmasters logo on top of any color listed in Toastmasters palette. Gender science. Where did you see that gender science? Okay, this is a specimen poster. That's why the club details are not shown. You mean the stethoscope? Stethoscope. Yes, it is one of the things which should be avoided. We should keep avoiding. It's against the branding policy. Loafer. Is it a taboo topic? Loafer? Okay. All these Toastmasters branding guidelines are listed in the brand new brand manual of Toastmasters International, which is shown here. And I'm sharing the link of the brand new Toastmaster brand manual here in the chat box. Everyone, including all BPPRs, XCOM, and Toastmasters should have a look at it. And it's a very great tool to make brand compliant, quality PR resources in your club, in your area, in your district. Over to the MC Toastmaster review.
Well done. Thank you so much, TM Kiran. If you have any questions about compliance, myself and Kiran are part of all the VPPR groups. You can share your flyers and we can always comment on that. I hope you learned a lot today, and now we move to the next session, which is led by Toastmaster Raja. Toastmaster Raja is the social media team leader, and she has been in Toastmasters for 3 years now. And when she thinks of District 105, she thinks as one family that always supports each other and encourages one another. Please help me welcome, with a big round of applause, Toastmaster Raja Jabir.
Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? With great pleasure, I'm joining you today. It's our first PR event, and it's just a month. However, it has been a very excited one, in which we all learned a lot about ourselves. I'm leading social media team, and social media is a very excellent opportunity to grow. If you use it right, then you can reach a vast amount of audience. You have a large platform, large number of audience, up to millions even. So a little bit of a backstory. When social media started, our main focus was to analyze the current presence of District 105 in different platforms, with the aim of increasing our visibility and reaching those untouched resources and those people who are not aware about District 105. Keeping front and center our main objective, which was to celebrate our community achievement and in parallel, create that interest in the non-Toastmaster community and let them be interested in joining District 105 and our family, so our family can grow bigger and bigger. So we had several ideas and several initiatives. I can't see the slides. If we can post the slides. Yeah. So some of the platforms that were not tapped on were Instagram and Twitter, and we had a very minimum presence in YouTube. So with these couple of days, we had 51 posts in Instagram, which allowed us to reach 288 followers. And in Twitter, 31 posts, which allowed us to even reach 81 followers. And with YouTube, we targeted a vast amount of content, quality content creation and concept. And we have 6 videos posted and we reach 153 followers. These numbers in 1 month are huge, even though they might not be that big of a number. However, by the end of the term, we're gonna see it in thousands, and I'm so confident of that. With the support of all District 105 community and spreading the word of Toastmasters to non-Toastmasters. Can we go to the next slide? For those who have visited our Instagram and Twitter page, you're familiar with this picture. These are our daily doses of wisdom and inspiration. They are the quotes that we are receiving from our leaders in District 105, and we're posting them daily. Huge amount of effort is invested in creating those daily quotes and keeping them going. I'll share with you some of them so that we can be even inspired today. Be creative. Be crazy, creative, and enjoy. That's the best way you can learn. Toastmaster Adarish. If one side of leadership coin is about finding solution, the other side is about asking the difficult questions. Toastmaster DTM Robin Anand. Strive so hard toward achieving your dreams that there is no energy left for you to dream while you're sleeping. Toastmaster Stephen Thomas, and many more. And I'm so happy, despite the effort that's invested in it, to see them coming, because they are our daily reminder of what we can achieve, what we can be. And even when life brings us down sometimes, we need that kind of reminder, that kind of flag. So I'm so happy if I'm part of that motivation, that pop-up message that you see in the morning. So follow our page. Can we go to the next slide, please? What is better way of learning than learning from those who walk the same paths before us? With that, District 105 PR team is proudly presenting the first episode from our series in conversation with distinguished Toastmasters. These are series of interviews with District 105 DTMs, allowing us to gain insight on their journey and the impact that Toastmaster had in their life, either personally or professionally. So, to see the full interview, you have to visit our YouTube channel, District 105 Toastmasters, and enjoy this amazing interview with the DTM Abraham Thomas, who has been a Toastmaster for 22 years. So what's the secret for that amazing relationship? And what kept him going? So let's watch the teaser. Toastmaster Ganesh.
He was an American gentleman who knew about it, Toastmasters extensively from where he came from and was trying to join a club locally. There was this one particular gentleman who stood up and spoke as if so flawlessly. He started off with a quote, he had amazing content, and he finished with a quote. And I was like, oh my God. If that gentleman could do it, you can do it better, because I have blessed you with as much, if not more talent. So before that youth leadership program ended, I realized that I was in a position that I had something within me to impart skills to others. And it was around that time that I also discovered this passion that I had to teach, to train, to guide, to mentor. I can tell you that it has not only changed my life, both professionally and personally, it has impacted the way I think, the way I behave, the way I do things.
Thank you. And the full video is now posted in our YouTube channel. Go, enjoy, and learn. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster Rebecca.
Thank you, Toastmaster Raja. What wonderful news. It's so exciting to learn how much we are spreading the word of Toastmasters in District 105. I just want all of the attendees here to look at the chat, take these links, go there and follow, like, and subscribe. There is so much to come and you don't want to miss it. So, and on the chat box, all the links for all our social media channels, like, follow, and subscribe. Now, we have come, before we end the meeting, to the most exciting part. Led by distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Nisha, who is the PR Award team leader, we will be announcing the winners of the monthly award of Rocking Flyer. Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Nisha has been in Toastmaster for 6 years now and part of at least 3 divisions. And she believes that District 105 is a wonderful mix of cultures brought together by one common avenue, which is Toastmasters. Distinguished Toastmaster Dr. Nisha, the screen is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rebecca. Can you hear me?
You are audible.
Good evening, everybody. It is a little tricky when you are called to speak towards the end of a 2-hour session. You better have something interesting, isn't it? And we have. That's something which is still holding your attention. Before that, I would like to give you a quick peek at our green room. My team members, Toastmaster Abhinav and Distinguished Toastmaster Bipin. DTM Bipin, would you like to give a quick introduction of yourself? You can unmute. Yeah.
Good evening, a very good evening to all of you. Thank you for this opportunity. I remember the first role that I ever did after I joined Toastmasters was that of a VP PR. And that role is something that I thoroughly enjoyed. Little did I know that a few years later, I would get an opportunity to work with the district PR team. And working with such amazing leaders like DTM Deepa and DTM Nisha has been so enriching. And being part of the PR awards team itself has been a tremendous journey of learning and a lot of brainstorming that we've been doing on various things. So I'm really excited to be part of this team and wishing all the participants and the winners all the very best. Back to you, DTM Nisha.
Thank you, Distinguished Toastmaster Bipin. Now, Toastmaster Abhinav, a quick intro.
Thank you, DTM Nisha. Good evening to all the fellow Toastmasters and dear friends. I belong to JIT Dubai Toastmasters Club, and I was a VPPR for 1.5 years over there. And because of the Toastmasters, I would say that I have become a content manager and a digital marketeer. And that's obviously because what I've done in my stint as a VPPR. So this year I'm a part of district PR award teams with DTM Nisha and BP, and we have been doing a wonderful work over there. And you could have already seen the amount of responses we have got this time with Rocking Invites. Of course, DTM Nisha would be telling that about that, but we are very excited to. We have planned so many events throughout the DMI calendar, and this time we have specifically recognized and tried to appreciate clubs which are working in a corporate world as well as with the community. So we have dedicated few awards to them. We have also focused more on the members and club awards so that because they are the front soldiers in the PR campaign. And lastly, I would like to say that with the huge success of Rocking Invites this month, we will continue to engage and encourage participation and growth of 360-degree PR activities across. Thank you. Over to you, DTM Nisha.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abhinav. Come this June, what we did was we sat together and we went through the wonderful PR awards list of this district in the past years and also of other districts. And we had several brainstorming sessions with the PR manager, Distinguished Toastmaster Deepa, as to what she wants the accent of the awards to be. And then we made the list, then we updated the list, then we posted it across the media platforms. You must have seen it. Can we see that slide, Toastmaster Dinesh? Yes, thank you, Dinesh. Yes, this is a slide which you have been seeing. It is a mobile-friendly one-page list of the awards. And to make it even easier, we have made a 2-minute video which we posted on the District 105 page, where each award has been listed as separate posters with a comprehensive information on it. So you may have a look through them. Now, for these 3 months, you may be interested in having a closer look at 4 awards, which are quarterly. because the last date of entries for these awards would be the 20th of September, the quarterly awards, which are at the member level. You have the story recap, that is the meeting summary video, the details of which you can look into. Then at the club level, you have the Club Scribe Award and the best photo frames. These two awards at the club level, which is interesting, the best photo frames. We are looking for at least one branded TM item there. TM branded item there can be as simple as a membership pin, that would suffice. We are just putting those little extras in there. Then at the division level, we have also the Roller Coaster Award coming, which is the best division Instagram and FB presence, which is informative, updated, and with purpose. Again, for example, you may need to look into the Club Scribe Award now itself, because that is the newsletter award at the club level. It takes a lot of work there. Now, for the Rocking Invites Awards. This award was listed with the purpose of, the Rocking Invites Award, the purpose of ensuring or encouraging creative flyers which are purposeful for motivating members at meetings. So if clubs create posters, not least, competing for the award is secondary. They get more members at the meetings. So that was the prime intention. And we could feel that rumble of excitement. It was palpable. We had a whopping more than 80 entries. And we sifted through them on the basis of brand compliance, and we got a list of 12 semi-finalists. Can we have a look at the list of semi-finalists? These are the semi-finalists, 12 of them, slide after slide. So once the 12 slides were selected, then we looked into the creativity, the purpose, and the motivation aspects. And that is how we narrowed it down to the finalists, 3 of them. Can we have a look at the finalists? These are the semi-final entries. Yes, now for the finalists. So this was sent to an expert committee of very senior Toastmasters, after which we got the winning entry in the Rocking Invites segment for June 2020, July 2020, District 105. Saw that? St. Francis SCC Toastmasters. This is a member level award. So this would go to the VPPR who prepared and sent this entry, that is Toastmaster Prem Peter. Congratulations. Now,
Prem is there.
Hi Prem, congratulations.
Congratulations.
The reasons cited for the win were: 1, the simplicity and creativity with the allowed branded colors. Then, not perfect, but a high level of compliance with the branding guidelines. And above all, it was purposeful, and we found that this particular poster, it succeeded in getting a number of guests that meeting. So congratulations to you.
Thank you very much, DTM Nisha.
Pleasure. What we should realize is there are more than 250 clubs. So we would like to, all you VPPRs, to have those conversations with your presidents and bring out those 170 more flyers for the next session, for the next entry. And yes, one pointer that we would like to put across is there are many pointers regarding branding guidelines. One clue for this month would be, when you create those flyers, give ample free space around the Toastmaster logo. Make it feel a little important. Have those approved color solid backgrounds. Just a little tip for this month. We will look into other details in the coming months. I could see that all the VPPRs, they are learning the ropes. They are learning to unleash their creativity within the challenges of the branding guidelines. And what we would like to say is, seeing the fruits of labor. It is not that one person, one club won. What we need to see is that this club, this flyer was the first among equals. Your real award is the number of guests you could add or members you could add to your meetings. And in the August invites, I can see that the level of compliance is on the high tide, and we are going to find it a little tough to fish for those semifinals this month. Thank you for making it tough for us. Good wishes to all of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, distinguished Toastmaster Nisha. What a lovely, so many lovely creative flyers, and I'm sure shortly we'll see the impact of members growing in the 6105 because of these flyers. It's not always about winning first place, it's also about the purpose and the impact on Toastmasters. And congratulations to the winners, to the winner actually. Can you repeat the name, Toastmaster Nisha?
St. Francis SCC Toastmasters Division F.
Congratulations.
And this is a new club which was chartered 10 months back.
Oh, that's beautiful. Well done, well done.
And it was a unanimous decision by the expert committee.
That's good news. So we have a bright VPPR that's going to join, hopefully, the new district PR team with all his efforts. So this leads us to conclusion. But before we leave and give back control to our PR manager, DTM Deepa, it is very important to thank all the people who helped in bringing this event into life. Nothing we do in Toastmasters is a one-man show. There's always teams behind us, there's always volunteers, there's always speakers and leaders. And today I want to thank specifically for help for the success of this event, Region 11 Advisor, DTM James, District 105 Director, DTM Nelson, Division A Director, DTM Jamile for joining, the newsletter team, DTM Soumya, DTM Saro, and all the newsletter team, the PR Awards team, DTM Nisha, and all the team, communications team with DTM Alexander, DTM Kanlia, DTM Virsutan, and DTM Adiba, the social media team with DTM Raja and DTM Anoop, the branding and compliance team with DTM Kiran, for being the SAA of the meeting, TM Nitin and TM Jinesh, also for the design, TM Nitin and Shafiq, and for all the help in technicals, in infrastructure, TM Jinesh and TM Ashish. And finally, for the timer here, who managed to keep, I think we're very close to the time, the agenda, the timers, TM Admaja and Abhinav, and of course our Zoom master, TM Sudesh. All of you, all of these people managed to bring this to our meeting with the preparation of weeks and weeks. Thank you again, and book the schedule for next month, for the next PR event and the next level of achievements by this amazing PR manager team. And to conclude the meeting, I will give back control to our PR manager, DTM Deepa.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rebecca, for that wonderful, wonderful event from 6 to now. We are about to reach 8 o'clock. Thank you very much. Now, this is my time to thank the advisors, our district director, DTM Nelson, and our regional advisor, DTM Sunil, DTM James, and our so many names I have to mention now for giving me the direction when we have taken over the public relations position. Thank you very much. And the entire team, my God, when we started, everybody was telling it is huge what you are going to do. But we have done a lot. I hope you have realized, and please be with us in the next 11 months also, so that we can showcase District 105 in front of the world as the best districts, as one of the best districts in the world. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rebecca, for that lovely job again. Thank you very much. So see you next month with the same kind of events, but better than this. We are always improving. Stay connected. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Deepa. DTM, Deepa.
Thank
you.
you. Thank you,
Thank you,
Sudha.
Rebecca. Thank you.